It's Izzy Liu with Act for Youth Health, and today we'll be discussing how to cook with common food allergies. Although there are tons of food allergies, the Food and Drug Administration lists the following as the most common: nuts, dairy, wheat, sesame, eggs, crustacean shellfish, soybeans, and fish. We'll only be looking at the top 3 today. Without further ado, let's get into how to do some allergy-friendly cooking. First, let's look at some general tips for cooking if you have people coming over. The following tips are all sourced from the University of Michigan Medicine Department. Before everything, you must always ask guests if they have any food allergies. If food allergies are present, you must thoroughly clean all surfaces and cooking tools before cooking, just in case they have come in contact with the allergen. You must also cook allergy-friendly dishes first in order to avoid contamination, and wash your hands before and after touching the allergen. Keep foods covered, just in case a guest has an airborne allergy. Use separate labeled serving utensils to prevent cross-contamination, and if necessary, set the allergy-friendly dishes in a different zone. You may have seen this before in schools or dining halls, with areas commonly labeled nut-free zones or anything along those lines. Let's discuss how to cook when a nut allergy is present. First, if a recipe calls for peanut oil, swap it out with other oils that don't use nuts. For recipes that do require nuts, like granolas, use substitutes such as seeds and beans. If you're worried about substitutions, don't be afraid. There are plenty of nut-free recipes that are delicious, and they can be accessed through a simple Google search. Next, let's talk about dairy allergies. People with dairy allergies might find themselves similar to those who are lactose intolerant. For both of these conditions, use lactose-free milks, such as almond, oat, soy, or rice, in order to prevent reactions. For recipes that call for butter, use margarine or oil, as they do not include dairy. Finally, use milk-free items such as milk-free yogurt, sour cream, and ice cream for recipes that usually call for foods that include dairy. Finally, let's talk about wheat allergies. When it comes to wheat allergy-friendly food, choose wheat-free or gluten-free flours. Some of these substitutes include rice flour, potato starch, tapioca flour, soybean flour, corn flour, and chickpea flour. As for gluten-free foods, some popular options include brown rice and cauliflower rice/pizza crust. However, since there are also tons of people who are gluten-free, there are also endless delicious recipes for you to try online. To wrap up, let's cover some cooking basics that will apply to all the other allergies. First, it is always best to avoid the allergen in the recipe. You can research substitutes or replacements for the allergen and ask your doctor if you have any questions regarding these replacements. Finally, always clean utensils that have touched or have possibly touched the allergen in order to prevent cross-contamination. Thank you for watching this video. We hope that you learned more about allergy-friendly cooking. Make sure to stay safe and healthy, everyone.